Now, for our final trip to the Oxford Canal, as part of the Your Voice, Your Vote campaign, our reporter, Clodagh Stenson, has travelled the waterways on her own narrowboat, hearing about the issues that matter to people she met along the way. The final part of her journey winds into the heart of Oxford.
Bigger bridges and a crowded canal. Oxford's waterways feel like the veins of this city. I begin chatting to Alice, who just arrived in Oxford to visit her girlfriend.
Do you think you'll be voting this time around?
No. I voted in every election, but not this one. NHS, falling apart. They both will do nothing for, trans people. No, tenant rights. My rent went up 50% in a year.
Alice's pessimism about the era she's come of age in isn't shared by Bill, who spots us on the towpath. He's a retiree, having spent his working life on the buses.
We've been lucky that we've had 80 years of relatively freedom. I haven't made up my mind who to vote for, if I vote, because they're all as bad as one another.
What makes you feel that way?
Because we've seen it in previous elections. They promise the earth to get you to vote for them. Once they're in, half of it's forgotten.
The 78 miles of the Oxford Canal ends abruptly in the city centre, in the constituency of Oxford West and Abingdon. It's a seat which has flip-flopped between the Lib Dems and the Conservatives since its inception in the 80s. At the canal's end, I chat with Laurel, a fundraiser on his lunch break.
When you're picking who to put that X next to, what are the issues that are cropping up in your mind?
Living wages were one, and housing. I've not been able to access affordable housing, so I'm still living with my parents at home.
Whoever's steering Britain's future, turbulent waters lie ahead.
The NHS.
The environment.
Agriculture.
Pension.
Mental health.
You can turn off the news, change the conversation, but politics impacts us all. And shortly, it's over to you. Your voice, your vote.
Farewell from my boat.
It's been a great journey, hasn't it? Really enjoyed that. More from Clodagh on South Today at 6:30, of course. Meanwhile, back on dry land.